conviction rate and also the speed with which conviction happens in this country itself leaves a lot to be desired with. And I think, therefore, I think what we have to underline, first of all, is to have the convictions happening very quickly, whether under the Prevention of Corruption Act or anything else, and to get into the detail of whether there should be a life imprisonment for X corruption, Y corruption is a matter of detail. But the fact remains, yes, for corruption, quick and speedy justice should take place.
What about higher bureaucracy? Would you be in favor of the entire bureaucracy, all public servants? I mean, even if it's a license banane ke liye he takes a 100 rupee bribe, or somebody who takes 1,76,000 crore rupees as bribe, shouldn't all bureaucrats, as Jan Lokpal wants, shouldn't everybody be in the ambit of the Lokpal?
Gaurav, I think we have to make a distinction here. I think we have to look at the transactional corruption at the Thana, at the where you get the driving license, that kind of a thing, which is bad, which has escalated, gone up sharply over years, and the collusive kind of corruption, the Raja case that we saw, CWH case that we saw, Adarsh case that we saw, the only three of the recent examples, as Nirmala says, wherever you touch now, whichever department you go to, you get a new scam there. So now the Delhi culture and state capitals culture is collusive corruption.
Yeah.
In the field, the districts, tehsils, thanas, is transactional corruption by and large. Both have to be tackled. But we cannot use, the surgeon does not do eye surgery and stomach surgery with the same scalpel. He uses totally different techniques.
Okay.
And therefore, I believe that the Lokpal is the agency to, I'm not saying transactional corruption should not be touched. It is very bad. It has reached alarming proportions. It touches every citizen. It must be addressed as part of this cleaning up process. But the Lokpal himself, once he looks at 3 crore government servants and you saddle him with the job of handling the charges against them, he'll collapse. So this, in my view, should focus on collusive corruption,
okay,
particularly top bureaucracy, top all people in public offices, in public, that is the political executive and senior permanent executive, and collusive corruption of this sort. Secondly, you cannot have the Lokpal be the investigator, the prosecutor and the judge. You need to have a system where the Lokpal looks at the prima facie evidence,
okay,
looks at it hard, not on allegations, etc. If he finds a certain border crossed in a manner which is final and definitive, he says, you are out, please stay out in the pavilion till you are cleared by the courts. Okay. And all other, he should have support of all agencies. CBI to be made independent, you will have the state vigilance directors to be made independent, ED to be made independent with separate supervision procedures, not part of the government, and they should all, the moment you have a 100,000 strong Lokpal, yeah, with 200 Lokpals handling this, it's going to be bigger than government. It's going to be a mockery of the system.
Okay,
and therefore we have to have a more specific, targeted way.
Okay.
I see the Lokpal as not the end of the fight, as the beginning of the fight.
Kiran Bedi, respond to this. One Lokpal cannot tackle corruption right from the Thana level to perhaps any Raja level.